It finally happened. Outlander Season 8's trailer just confirmed the one thing no one was truly ready for. Claire has found her brother, William. The moment flashes by almost too quickly, like a secret meant only for those who've been paying attention since the very beginning. But this reveal isn't just another emotional reunion. It changes everything we thought we knew about the time-traveling world of Outlander, the Frasers, and the mysterious forces guiding their fates. And if you thought the blue light, Jamie's ghost, or Master Raymond's return were the big questions, well, brace yourself. Because this new twist ties every unanswered mystery together in a way that's both beautiful and devastating. Season 8 opens with a heavy air of finality. We already know it's the last chapter, but this trailer feels different. It's not just about wrapping things up, it's about rewriting the very story we've followed for years. The voiceover from Claire is calm but trembling, as if she's standing on the edge of a revelation she's both afraid and desperate to face. "I've seen him before," she says, her eyes filled with a mix of confusion and recognition. The trailer then cuts to a shadowed figure stepping into the light, William. And right there, every fan theory that seemed too wild suddenly feels possible. Remember when we first learned about Blood of My Blood, the prequel series that promised to dive into Claire's parents, Julia and Henry Beauchamp? At the time, it felt like a separate story. But now it's clear that those events were never truly detached from Claire's timeline. In fact, they were leading directly to this moment. When the camera lingers on Claire's face, you can tell she's piecing it together. Those memories of childhood, fragments of dreams she couldn't explain, and the strange pull she's always felt towards certain people and places in the past. It's all beginning to make sense. But what's truly haunting about this revelation isn't just that she's found her brother, it's that he seems to know her too. The way he says her name, the way he looks at her as if time itself has been waiting for this encounter, sends chills through every frame. It's not a coincidence. It's destiny. And it's terrifying. This trailer doesn't just tease a family reunion, it hints at a convergence of timelines. We see brief flashes. Claire surrounded by the blue light, her hands glowing brighter than ever before. Jamie calling out to her, his voice echoing like it's coming from another dimension. A journal, burned at the edges, with the name William Henry Beauchamp scrawled across it. Everything points to the idea that Claire's entire journey, from her first trip through the stones to the very moment she meets Jamie, has been orchestrated by something bigger. Something she never understood until now. The most chilling part? William's eyes. There's something in them that mirrors Claire's. Something ancient, knowing, maybe even supernatural. Fans have already begun speculating that William might have inherited some version of the blue light power too, passed down through Julia and Henry. If that's true, then Season 8 could finally explain what the blue light really means and how it connects all the time travelers, from Master Raymond to Claire herself. Diana Gabaldon once teased that Claire's abilities were only the beginning, that she would discover her full potential before the story ends. And now, seeing the trailer, it feels like that promise is about to be fulfilled in the most shocking way imaginable. But what's really unsettling is the way Jamie's ghost appears in the trailer right after the William reveal. For years, fans have argued about why his spirit was seen watching Claire in the very first episode, long before they ever met. Was it love? Was it fate? Or was it something even deeper? Now, the trailer might have given us our answer. Jamie's ghost doesn't just appear randomly. He's standing behind William, almost like he's protecting him. That single shot might be one of the biggest clues yet that Jamie's connection to Claire, William, and the blue light is all part of a larger cycle of time, where souls find each other again and again, no matter the century. And if that's true, Season 8 isn't just closing one story, it's merging two timelines into one final reckoning. The way the trailer builds tension, layering music over flickering scenes of Scotland, war, and heartbreak, feels like it's leading to a moment that will redefine Outlander's entire mythology. The stakes have never been higher. Claire isn't just fighting for love anymore. She's fighting against time itself. Because if she doesn't uncover the truth about William, her brother, and the origins of the blue light, she might lose everything she's fought for since she first stepped through those stones. So, the real question isn't just how she found William. It's why now? Why, after all this time, when the story is about to end? Maybe the answer lies in the letter we briefly see in the trailer, sealed with a mark that fans recognized immediately. Master Raymond's symbol. If he's truly returning, and if he's the one guiding Claire toward William, then we're finally about to learn what the time travelers have been hiding all along. This isn't just about history or fate anymore. It's about the truth that's been chasing Claire since the very beginning. And Season 8 might be where she finally stops running. If the trailer's first half felt emotional, the second half is pure chaos. The kind of breathtaking, time-bending madness Outlander does best. The tone shifts instantly. We see flashes of Claire's memories overlapping with scenes that don't belong to her timeline. Visions of a London street in the 1940s, a cottage she doesn't recognize, and a child's laughter echoing in her mind. Her voice trembles as she says, "It's like I've lived this before." That one line changes everything. It confirms what fans have suspected for years. Claire's memories aren't just fragments of her past, but echoes of a life she was never supposed to remember. The moment she finds William isn't just a reunion, it's a reconnection between two souls that were separated by time itself. But the real question is, what pulled them back together now? There's a subtle moment in the trailer that most viewers might miss on first watch. William stands in front of Claire, holding a small pendant, a smooth gemstone with faint traces of blue light flickering within it. Claire gasps the second she sees it, because she recognizes that glow. It's the same color that appears when she heals, when she steps through the stones, when time bends around her. This isn't coincidence. It's confirmation that William, just like her, carries that strange energy, the power Diana Gabaldon described as the echo of the world's first traveler. It's ancient, inherited, and unstoppable once awakened. And maybe, just maybe, that's why Claire was drawn through the stones in the first place. Because someone, somewhere, wanted her to meet him. But this discovery isn't just heartwarming, it's dangerous. In another shot, we see Claire and Jamie standing outside their cabin as a storm gathers above. The sky glows blue, lightning crackling unnaturally, and Jamie says, "He's not just your brother, Sassenach. He's a key." That line, though brief, feels massive. It suggests William isn't only part of Claire's family, but a missing link in the chain connecting all time travelers. And if he's the key, then someone's been searching for him. Someone powerful enough to control the flow of time. Remember when Master Raymond hinted that time itself has gatekeepers? The trailer might be confirming that idea, and William could be one of them. As the music builds, Claire's narration takes over again. She talks about the blue fire that now appears every time she dreams, and how it feels stronger since meeting William. "It's like he's part of me," she says, her voice breaking, "as if he's what I've been missing all along." The emotion hits hard because it's more than just a sibling bond. There's something mystical about their connection, something rooted deep in the bloodline of the Beauchamp. And it makes sense. Julia and Henry were both time travelers, too. If their children share that same gift, then Season 8 might finally reveal the origin of this power and why the Beauchamp line seems destined to interfere with time itself. Then, the trailer drops the moment everyone's talking about. Claire is seen collapsing in the middle of the battlefield, her hands glowing with an intense blue light as she screams William's name. Around her, time seems to freeze. Bullets hanging in the air, soldiers frozen mid-motion. For a second, she looks terrified of her own power, then everything fades to white. When she wakes, she's not in the same place. She's standing in a church, sunlight pouring through the stained glass. And a man's voice whispers, "You've done this before." Fans who turned up the volume noticed something shocking. That voice belongs to Jamie. But not her Jamie. It's a different version of him, one who speaks with an older tone, weary and knowing. Some are calling him Ghost Jamie, the same presence who watched over Claire in the first episode of Season 1. If that's true, the trailer might have just revealed that the ghost isn't a vision. It's Jamie from another timeline, one where things ended differently. The third act of the trailer turns everything upside down. For a moment, it almost feels like Outlander isn't just a historical romance anymore. It's evolving into something much deeper, something cosmic. As the screen fades from darkness, we see Claire staring at William across a vast Scottish moor, the wind howling between them. There's silence, heavy and electric. Then he says, "You've been looking for me all your life, haven't you?" And in that instant, you can see it on her face. She knows he's right. Every strange dream, every inexplicable déjà vu, every time she felt like she didn't quite belong in her own century, it was all pointing to him. But as heart-stopping as that realization is, the trailer makes it clear this reunion isn't purely joyous. Because finding William may come at a cost Claire never imagined paying. In one of the most haunting moments, Claire reaches out to touch William's hand, and the blue light bursts between them like a shockwave. Both fall back, gasping. The ground around them ripples, as if time itself has just been disturbed. We catch a brief flash of Jamie shouting her name, trying to reach her, but a glowing barrier separates them. It's like the universe is warning them. Whatever bond exists between Claire and William is too powerful, too dangerous to exist unchecked. The trailer flashes quick glimpses of destruction, the stones glowing violently, fire consuming a map, and Master Raymond watching from a shadowed corridor, his face unreadable. His voice overlays the chaos. Every traveler must face their crossing. That line alone is enough to send chills down anyone's spine because it sounds like a prophecy, and one that might mean Claire has to make an impossible choice. For years, we've wondered what the blue light truly represents. Healing energy? A time-traveling mechanism? A divine gift? But now, Season 8 seems to suggest it's something far greater, a force that can rewrite reality itself. When Claire and William connect, that light becomes unstable, like two halves of the same power colliding. There's a theory floating around fan circles that this energy is sentient in some way, almost like time has its own consciousness, guiding and correcting itself. And maybe that's why Claire was always drawn to the past. Maybe the light needed her to repair what was broken, to find William so that history could realign. But if that's true, then her purpose has never been about survival or love. It's been about balance, about restoring what time took away. The trailer doesn't hold back from raising the stakes. One quick scene shows Brianna holding baby Mandy near the stones, crying out as thunder cracks overhead. Roger shouts, "Claire's changing the past!" And that's when everything clicks. The blue light isn't just connecting timelines anymore, it's merging them. The past and present are starting to overlap. And if that continues, both could collapse. It's the ultimate paradox. For Claire to save her family, she might have to break time itself. But that isn't what terrifies her most. The fear in her eyes isn't for herself. It's for Jamie. Because the trailer drops another devastating line when she whispers, "If I fix this, I might lose him." The music cuts there, leaving only silence, and then comes the biggest reveal yet. In a slow, almost dreamlike sequence, we see Jamie standing in front of the stones, holding a folded letter. His hands are shaking. He reads aloud, "If you're reading this, then time has chosen you." The handwriting is unmistakable. It's Claire's, but not from his timeline. It's written in her hand, yet older, more refined. It's a message from the future, one she hasn't written yet. This means that somewhere ahead in Season 8, Claire will send a message back through time to guide Jamie, to prepare him for what's coming. Fans have long speculated that Jamie's ghost appeared in Season 1 because he was somehow still connected to her across timelines, trying to protect her from afar. But this trailer adds another layer. What if the ghost wasn't a remnant of love, but a warning sent through the light? The way the trailer intertwines these ideas is masterful. We see Jamie's ghostly reflection in the standing stones, flickering between past and present, and in one frame, so quick it's almost invisible, he's standing beside William. That single image suggests everything. Jamie, Claire, and William are all bound by the same power, the same light, the same destiny. It's not random that they found each other. It's part of a cycle that's been repeating for centuries, each generation drawn into the same struggle against time's control. And for the first time, Claire realizes she might not be the traveler changing history. She might be the anchor keeping it from falling apart. One of the most cryptic shots shows Claire opening a box hidden beneath the floorboards of Lallybroch. Inside are drawings, sketches of her, Jamie, and William dated 1716. The handwriting beneath them reads, "For the next crossing." She looks horrified. Someone knew about them long before they were born. Someone mapped out their entire destiny. The trailer doesn't show who left the drawings, but you can almost sense it. Master Raymond's hand, once again guiding the story from the shadows. If he's back, it means one thing. The final season will dig into the origins of time travel itself, something fans have been waiting for since day one. The trailer ends this sequence with Claire whispering a single line that feels like a promise and a threat all at once. Time brought us together. Now, it wants us apart. That's the core of Season 8's conflict. She's finally found her brother, finally uncovered the truth about her family's gift. But to keep the world stable, she might have to sacrifice it all. And somewhere deep down, Claire knows that destiny doesn't care about love, blood, or promises. It only cares about balance. The haunting music fades, and for a second, the screen flickers with a blue glow that forms one word: Fraser. It's as if time itself is marking the family name that changed history forever. The trailer's final stretch feels like a heartbeat racing toward its last breath. Steady at first, then spiraling into chaos. The music slows to a single haunting violin note as Claire's voice echoes, "I thought I understood time, but time was never meant to be understood." That one line perfectly captures the tone of Outlander's final chapter. This isn't a story about bending time anymore. It's a story about surrendering to it. We see flashes of everything we've loved and feared: Jamie's hand reaching for hers through the light, William standing in the ruins of what looks like Cray na Dun, Brianna crying out across two timelines, and the blue light pulsing like it's alive. Everything is unraveling. Time itself seems to be collapsing under the weight of the Frasers' existence. Claire's narration continues, almost trembling. We've been given the power to change history, but every choice has a cost. Her words fade into the crackling sound of a fire, and for a moment the screen turns black. Then a single flame flickers to life, illuminating a piece of parchment with ancient writing, Latin mixed with Gaelic, spelling out the prophecy we've been waiting to hear. The one who heals time must also break it. It's the ultimate twist. Claire's gift, the thing that's defined her entire journey, isn't just a blessing, it's a curse. She's the healer, yes, but to fix what's been broken between worlds, she might have to destroy the very fabric of time. The trailer shows her face lit by the blue fire as she whispers, "I won't lose them again." But behind her, we see Jamie slowly fading, as if time is already taking him away. It's heartbreak and destiny colliding in one devastating image. The trailer builds to its emotional peak with a montage that feels like a goodbye. Jamie's voice plays softly in the background, reading the words from Claire's future letter. "If time must end, let it end with love." We see them dancing in a memory that's half real, half imagined, then William stepping forward, his pendant glowing, his expression torn between fear and duty. The stones begin to hum, the sky splitting with that same blinding blue light we've seen since season 1. But this time, it's stronger, almost violent. Claire screams his name, and suddenly the world freezes. Every leaf in the air, every drop of rain, every flicker of light, still. The sound cuts out completely, and then in silence, Claire turns and sees him. Master Raymond? His cloak billows in the wind as he steps closer, his voice calm, almost sorrowful. "The circle must close," he says. "You've seen its beginning. Now you must decide its end. That's when the truth hits." The blue light isn't magic. It's memory. Layers of time overlapping, holding on to love, pain, and history like echoes that never fade. Claire and William are both fragments of that memory, bound to each other by blood and destiny, while Jamie stands at the center of it all, the constant, the soul that connects every crossing. The trailer doesn't explain how, but it shows what it means. The three of them, standing in the circle of stones as lightning strikes, time breaking apart around them. Claire reaches out, one hand to Jamie, one to William. The light bursts and we hear her final voiceover. "Every story has an ending, but ours was written before time began." Then darkness. No music, no dialogue. Just a faint echo of the wind through the stones. Slowly, the title fades in. Outlander, the final season. And just before it disappears, one last shot flickers across the screen. A silhouette of Jamie's ghost standing behind Claire, watching her as she turns toward the dawn. It's the same image that started everything back in season 1. Only now, it's come full circle. The ghost wasn't a mystery to solve. It was a promise kept. A reminder that love doesn't belong to time. It's eternal.